Hello everyone, wherever you're watching this, it's that time again where we serve you with all the latest news and happenings in and around the world of sports. It's the last edition of the week. Welcome to Sports This Morning on your award-winning station, Channels Television. I'm yours truly, Ayotunde Balogun.
It's a lovely day to talk sports, and we're here to do just that. Just sit back there and enjoy what we have prepared for you this morning. I am Yemi Adebayo.
I'm sure you know you're going to have so much fun talking sports with us this morning. What we try to do is make you keep up with the pace in your action-packed world of sports. I'm Austin Okonakpan.
Well, there's good news to report from the All-African Games. Gold medals coming in thick and fast for Team Nigeria in Congo. We'll give you all the details as we go on the show this morning.
Well, it's all about the 2015 US Open as players feel the force of Mother Nature. Well, a heavy downpour of rain at the roofless Arthur Ashe Stadium forces the semi-finals to be postponed till today.
That's for tennis and Flushing medal, but Mother Nature won't do anything to this fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Andre Berto. Can the impossible happen tomorrow? Can Berto stun the undefeated champion? So much question coming out of this fight. We'll talk about it today on the show. So today, why rain is stopping play and Flushing medal?
It could be a shower of blessing, you know.
Well, yeah.
Because you remember Simona Halep talking about how she was delighted that it rained, you know, for her to come back and recover. You know, so who knows? Who knows? Someone
well,
might...
for whoever wins, shower of blessing, but for whoever loses,
of course, Mother Nature won't be too fair.
Blames, exactly, because it rained. But no matter what Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Andre Berto does, even when Manny Pacquiao wasn't fully fit, he had to fight.
He had to fight.
So much is involved in boxing and money and all of the talks. So nothing can stop it.
Well, I think the thing I like about Floyd is that you don't get excuses from Floyd Mayweather Jr., and that's why I like him. A lot of things might be going on. I even think he's distracted now with the issues about the injection that, you know, that he was claimed to have had.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not it was right for him to have done that. But he's come out publicly to say, I've not done anything wrong, guys. You know, and you know, in the lead up to a big fight, that would distract anybody. But you can trust him. I mean, Floyd has fought with a broken hand. Still got to win. So I don't know. And the question is about whether Andre Berto is a worthy challenger for Floyd. Will always be there. But the man says, give me number 49 and I'm done. Whatever you like, you say, I'll win this fight.
But does that go down well with his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr.? Because as far as he's concerned, he feels, you know, Floyd Mayweather Jr. still has something to prove. He can still go, you know, perhaps one or two more fights.
But the father is
break
not the
that
one
record. I think he's after that. You know, that record.
You know, Floyd has said, look, I'm going to hang it. A lot of people are saying, look, if you win this fight and you're equal Rocky Marciano, you will be seen on that level. But, you know, for some of us, for me, Floyd Mayweather is already a future Hall of Famer. No matter what happens, whether or not he beats Rocky Marciano's record. And it will always be mentioned in that same light. Maybe not like Muhammad Ali, but when you mention all those greats at that level, Rocky Marciano, Joe Louis, you mention Floyd Mayweather.
But on the flip side, Floyd is actually not even looking at Rocky Marciano's record. On a very good payday, the money man will fight.
The money man will fight.
Just get the money. He was going to beat Manny Pacquiao. He was going home with more of the money. And it's all about the money for Floyd Mayweather Jr.
And you need to see the way this guy spends money.
For boxing fans, they want to see Floyd Mayweather Jr. keep fighting. For those of us who believe that this record, in a way, has been flattered because of the fight we saw against Manny Pacquiao, we want Floyd to be beaten. Floyd wants to retire undefeated. The dad is chasing Marciano's record, but I know Floyd will stay with the right money.
And a lot of people felt he chose the boxer that wasn't going to trouble him. But if you're looking at Andre Berto's stats, that's what I'm saying. If you're looking at his stats, I don't think it's going to be easy pickings for Floyd Mayweather. But you know, we've seen boxers do it. Some will tell us they're retiring, they'll come out of retirement. Even at some point, Vitaly Klitschko told us, if Lennox Lewis comes back, I'm going to fight. Even though, despite staying, because that was the only boxer that he lost to, and he felt, if Lennox is coming, I don't care about the money, I'm going. So there will always be motivations for these boxers to want to come back. And like you guys have pointed out, maybe it's money for the money man, maybe not records. maybe if the money sounds right, it might just be back.
Back in the ring.
Yeah, just be back. All right, interesting one. Of course, the U.S. Open, well, that's another issue that we definitely will be trashing out in the course of the show. But of course, you cannot deny Mother Nature. You know, you're talking about the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Of course, there are plans to have it roofed by this time next year when the U.S. Open comes again. But for now, they just have to deal with that issue. You know,
and it's heartwarming in a sense that this is going to be the last time this kind of thing will happen. That the rain will disrupt games. Some part of the stadium will have covering, and when matches are going, tennis matches are going on, you're not going to have this. You know, it's not going to disrupt the game. So it's work in progress. They're looking at 2016 and beyond, and trust those guys. They will always try to see how they can, make improvements on that facility to ensure that no force of nature is able to stop the game that we all love so much.
That's right. That's definitely what we want to see at the U.S. Open. All right, what should we be doing next? Perhaps
we should just stop at the African Games in Congo.
Okay.
Team Nigeria doing big things. Particularly weightlifting. Weightlifting always leads the charge for medals for Team Nigeria at any event. But let's just quickly bring our viewers up to speed with the updates from Team Nigeria. Nigeria won gold in cycling's team stand trial event. Guys, guess the country that Nigeria defeated to win this. The favorite, South Africa, in cycling. I'll just keep talking about this. Because the Secretary General said with the little training they had, they could do this. In the team stand trial event, the team made up of Rosemary Marcus, Tombraba Graba, Happy Okafor, and Glory Odiase gave Nigeria that gold. And it's a very good one. I mean, it's cycling. That's what we keep saying. I mean, that the games gives you an opportunity to know those sports where you need to give attention to.
Yeah, and some of these sports we call lesser sports do not really need as much as the facilities you give to football, the attention, and the money. And the good part is that they bring you glory.
That's it. It's simple. Even if my country buys me a bike to race at the African Games, as a cyclist, I'll have my own bike. It means I'll be training for my own purpose.
Exactly.
I can just even do my workouts to just, race down the streets, come back. So it's easy for us. Nigeria played a 1-1 draw with Mozambique in the men's beach volleyball event. So let's hope they consolidate in their next game. And Nigeria outclassed Sierra Leone 2 sets in the women's beach volleyball event. So good one for the ladies.
One for the ladies.
Beach volleyball, we also spoke to them. We covered their training before they left. Oluwafemi Dele and Ifetobo Akpochi advanced in men's boxing. I'll tell you the story of Oluwafemi. He has qualified for the quarterfinals after beating his Kenyan opponent with a split decision of 2-1. Good decision for him to advance. Ifetobo Akpochi was seated right here.
Exactly.
And we looked into his eyes. He said that he wants the gold medal more than the National Sports Commission. And for an amateur boxer to knock someone out in round 2, technical knockout, a Congolese boxer right there in his home. So that guy goes back home with swollen eyes and he tells his mom and dad he's the Nigerian.
Let's be clear on one thing. We are here celebrating the athletes, but the glory first goes to the athlete. Just like what Solomon Ogba said. We have won, for the fact we say we have won gold in some events, but those who won us gold,
we talk about them.
We'll talk about them, and the glory comes to them first before we share in it. And it's good to have that kind of motivation. It's good to have that kind of mindset. That, look, I'm doing it for Nigeria, but again, I'm doing it more for myself.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, if Ifetobo was clear, says he doesn't care what sort of attention is given to boxing. That even needs the gold medal on his neck more than the NSC. The NSC won't have the gold medal.
Exactly.
It's his own. So the good thing is they understand that they're representing the country, but it's for their career. So those are some of the updates we've gotten. And weightlifting at the moment have about 5 gold medals.
Okay.
Just weightlifting, So Team Nigeria looking good. Today we're going to have events in tennis, in table tennis. The good news is table tennis also got off to a winning start, of course, with Namibia and Sudan for the men, 3 straight sets. And then the ladies defeated Botswana. So today they'll also be playing.